Hi, class. We are entering week 4 of our 6-week class in adolescent and adult development. And I am just taking a few minutes to review what we'll be covering this week and what will be due this week. So, firstly, we are now entering the stage of middle adulthood. There was a lot of new burgeoning research coming out on this stage of development. So much has changed over the last 50 years in regards to our development with technology and medicine, and in more developing countries and countries that have higher average income. Folks are living upwards of 80 years old or longer. However, in a lot of first world countries, countries with more poverty, lower income, the lifespan may be more on average somewhere around 57 or 60 years of age. So, with there being many more countries where the average lifespan has extended, we are now being able to study a lot more of the factors that come into play with what factors in middle adulthood help someone live a much more longer life, better quality of life, having better overall health, and manage any chronic disease more efficiently. And so we'll be looking at in your knowledge path learning, obviously we'll be focusing on this stage of development and what the variety of theorists have to say about those um, life psychosocial crises or focuses of that stage of life, as well as some cognitive, psychosocial, and physical expectations with that stage of life. For your discussion post, we'll be having a look at the 5-factor theory of personality and to apply what you think you might have more of a flair of, and if that's evolved or changed over time or not. And then we have 2 unique assignments this week. One assignment is another interview, and we're having you interview someone who is in middle adulthood and looking more at their roles in relationships and in family at that stage of their life. And then we'll be having you trying to find a really relatable news article to critique, and whether it's already has some research behind it or not. I want you to take a really good look at why there wasn't research, or if there was, how statistically significant, reliable, valid was some of their methods of taking a look at this pertinent aspect of life that falls within that stage of development. And you're basically going to be doing a good critique of that article and pros and cons, strengths and weaknesses of that proclamation about this aspect of later development or mid-adulthood. So we should have fun with this and bring in other research that might support or go against what you have found. Don't forget to do your best to really soak up all the learning and knowledge path before you get too deep in your work. Don't forget to review the rubrics to be clear about what's being expected in either your paper or presentation. And please don't be shy to ask for more clarification on something if you need it, or some help getting linked up with resources in regards to better improving your writing or having greater understanding of the American Psychological Association formatting. Some of you are doing great with the formatting, others are still struggling a bit. Also, please do not forget that late work can not be accepted after Wednesday, the following Wednesday of when it was due. Late work can only be accepted within that time frame, weeks 2 through weeks 5. And a 30% deduction has to be applied to the grade when you are late with your work. So after a couple weeks of being late, it is going to start taking a significant toll on your overall grade. So try your best to be on time with your work. And don't hesitate to reach out to me if there are any questions. I'm really enjoying the work you're submitting thus far, and we are rapidly moving through. So please let me know if you have any questions. All right, take care. Good night.